next category for induction is the Veterans category. Now, this category was introduced in 1997, and it was introduced to recognize players who, for whatever reason, have been overlooked in past nominations and elections and inductions, whether it be by simply the selection committee getting younger and not recognizing their achievements, or, as happens from time to time, a glut of truly outstanding players sort of hogging the spotlight, so to speak, and other players being kind of left in their wake. So the veterans section was introduced to make sure those oversights were corrected as best as possible. Now, originally, to be designated a veteran, you had to have completed your career prior to 1965. In 2005, that cutoff was moved to 1970 and moved up in 5-year intervals, so that now a veteran is considered anyone who ended their career prior to 1980. And in 2020, 2 more years, it will be moved up another 5 years. Every year, there is up to one veteran from the East and one veteran from the West nominated. There need not be one from each one. There may be none, but a maximum of one East and one West are inducted each year. Our next inductee was born in 1939 and became a leader in the revival of lacrosse among First Nations people in the 1960s. After learning a game as a youth in his hometown of Hagersville, Ontario, he began his senior career with St. Catharines of the Ontario Lacrosse Association's Senior A circuit in 1961. The following year, he joined Brantford of the OLA Senior Circuit and played in the Brantford area for the following 6 seasons, never finishing lower than 3rd in league scoring. After winning his first of 5 scoring titles in 1962, he had his finest goal-scoring season in '63, netting 66 goals and 97 points in only 19 games for Hagersville. After injuries limited him to only 13 appearances in 1964, when he still managed to finish 3rd in the scoring race, he was back to his high-scoring ways in '65, his first of another 3 consecutive scoring titles. Seasons of 128 and 106 points were followed by perhaps his finest year, 1967, when in addition to leading the league with 100 points, he was voted the Brantford Warriors Outstanding Player as he captained them to the President's Cup title. After a brief stint with the Detroit Olympics of the short-lived National Lacrosse Association, he joined the Brantford Senior A squad in 1969, his final year of senior ball, and finished 2nd in Senior A scoring with 127 points. After concluding his outstanding senior and Senior A career in Ontario, he returned to his roots, and in 1970 and 71 was the playing coach of the Six Nations Braves of the North American Lacrosse League, a circuit composed of predominantly native players. He led his team to league titles in both 70 and 71, being named the Loop's most outstanding player in 1970 and its all-star center in both seasons. Tragically, he lost his life at the age of 32 in a car accident, a huge loss to both his sport, his community, and above all, his family. In 1969, he had been honored by the Government of Ontario with an Achievement Award for Distinguished Performance in Amateur Sport, and in 1997 was inducted into the Ontario Lacrosse Hall of Fame. A credit to his sport and to his heritage, tonight he joins Canada's Hall of Fame, Jim Squires. Accepting on Jim's behalf tonight is his daughter, Allison Hill.
Okay, I didn't make a speech because Dal was supposed to do it for me. But I really appreciate this. Our whole family does. It's an honor to be here. It's like I said, I never prepared anything, so, and I don't remember really him playing lacrosse. I was young when he passed away, so I just hear things. I've never seen him play. I think maybe one game when I was 6 years old or something, I don't know. But anyway, I really appreciate this honor. Thank you so much.